The Galactic Council chamber hummed with the cold efficiency of 10,000 years of alien civilization. Ambassador Theron of the Velthari species leaned back in his crystalline seat, his 4 eyes blinking in slow, practiced indifference. Around him, representatives from 47 species watched the holoscreen displaying a single human girl, 17 years old, blonde hair, freckles across her nose. Her name was Emily Carter. She had accidentally crossed into Velthari sovereign space aboard a damaged civilian shuttle. Engine failure. A navigation error. Nothing more. The Council's ruling took 11 seconds. Guilty of territorial violation. Sentence: immediate termination. On Earth, the transmission arrived at United Earth Command in Colorado at 3:47 a.m. General James Holloway read the report once. Then he read it again. His coffee went cold beside him. Emily Carter had been executed before the transmission even finished downloading. Holloway set down the paper. He didn't yell. He didn't slam his fist on the desk. He simply picked up the red phone and said 4 words. "Wake up the President." President Marcus Wade addressed the Galactic Council via transmission exactly 6 hours later. He wore no military uniform. No medals. Just a plain dark suit and an expression that veteran diplomats would later describe as terrifyingly calm. "We are aware of what happened to Emily Carter," Wade said. "We have only one question for the Council." Ambassador Theron tilted his head. "Ask it, human. Did any of you vote against it?" Silence spread across the chamber like frost. Not one hand. Not one voice. Not one objection from 47 civilizations. President Wade nodded slowly, as if confirming something he had already suspected. "Thank you," he said. "That's all we needed to know." The transmission cut. Inside the Council chamber, Ambassador Theron laughed, a wet, clicking sound unique to the Velthari. "Typical human theater," he announced. "Empty words. They have 12 warships." 12. What will they do? Nobody answered him. Because 3 of the oldest species in the chamber, civilizations that had existed for over 1,000,000 years, were already quietly packing their diplomatic vessels and leaving Council space entirely. They had studied humans. The others had not. For 20 years, humanity had publicly maintained its fleet of 12 vessels, peacekeeping ships, exploration craft, modest and unthreatening. What the Council didn't know was Project Lazarus. Deep beneath the Nevada desert, beneath the Arctic shelf, beneath 3 oceans, humanity had been angry for a long time. Not at any single species. Just ready. The way a person who has been robbed once buys a lock, then a door, then eventually builds an entirely new house made of steel. Colonel Diane Reeves of Project Lazarus stood before a wall of screens showing 312 vessels, dark-hulled, silent, running on drives that didn't emit signatures any alien sensor could detect. She had spent 14 years building them. Emily Carter's face was projected on the wall beside the fleet manifest. Reeves pressed the activation key. Every ship powered on simultaneously. The Council received no declaration of war. No ultimatum. No list of demands. The first thing they received was silence, specifically, the silence where Velthari communication relays used to be. Every satellite. Every station. Every outpost in Velthari space simply stopped transmitting. Then came the report from the Velthari home system. Ambassador Theron watched the holoscreen with all 4 eyes wide, his clicking laughter long dead. Every Velthari military installation had been disabled simultaneously, not destroyed, not burning, simply switched off, as if someone had found the master circuit and flipped it. Then a single human vessel decloaked directly outside the Council chamber's orbital station. One ship. It broadcast on all frequencies. The voice was General Holloway's. Steady. Almost gentle. The Velthari Dominion no longer exists as a military power. Every weapon they own is inert. Every warship is adrift. We did not kill a single person, because we are not like you. But understand this completely, we did not use our full capability today. We used enough. Emily Carter was 17 years old. She had engine failure. You had 11 seconds of deliberation. A pause. We had 20 years. The Galactic Council did not disband. Humanity didn't ask for that. Instead, one new amendment was added to Council law, a single paragraph, simple and absolute, translated into every known language across the galaxy. No member species shall execute, harm, or detain a human civilian without full Council review, legal representation, and a minimum deliberation period of 30 standard days. It passed unanimously. Every species voted yes. Even the ones who weren't asked. On Earth, in a small cemetery in Austin, Texas, Emily Carter's parents stood before a white headstone. The sky was blue. Birds were singing. Her father, Robert Carter, pressed his palm flat against the stone. "They heard you, baby," he whispered. Above them, unseen, 312 black ships orbited in perfect silence. Watching. Waiting. Remembering.